With the climb down, it's gonna be the safest way to get down from something that's a lot higher. I may have the skills to use one of the other drops and one of the other techniques to maintain my momentum, whether that's a sit dash into a landing, into a roll, or into a QM. So I could, from here, do my sit dash 2 feet to 2 feet, again, 7 feet high. My feet are now closer to the ground. Once I land, I'm gonna need to utilize a roll or a gallop to maintain my momentum to disperse the force. 2 feet to 2 feet, go into my roll. Again, nice and safe. You may not always have the ability to do that. You may not have these other skills to utilize. Within our level 1 curriculum, there's 8 things on the stripe. With the climb down, you need to know how to do 4 of the things that are on the stripe. The climb down is part of the stripe, but also the step vault, the half cat, and the cat hang. So as I go into my climb down, I'm gonna mention those things. As with any drop, any controlled lowering, I'm gonna start with my feet together halfway off. From here, I'm gonna do my step vault. So I'm gonna make a window, one hand opposite foot, bringing my butt cheeks to my heels, not my chest to my knees. I'm gonna rotate towards my hand to go into my half cat. I'm gonna put my chest on the box to then slide off into my cat hang. I'm now nice and close to the ground, able to lower myself without taking any impact. The climb down can be done nice and controlled. It can also be done in a quicker way to move out of something faster than just lowering yourself. Right now, the focus is being able to do that step vault into the half cat, lowering to that cat hang, making our way all the way to the ground. The first part of that climb down was the step vault. To review the step vault, opposite hand, opposite foot. I use this hand, I use my opposite foot to create a window and step through. My hand, my foot stay on the box until my other foot steps through. Patterning that stepping through the window, that threading of the window. Again, one hand, opposite foot, nice big window, stepping through. After the step vault, I turned into my half cat. A half cat, for the stripe test, you need to be able to hold for 15 seconds. What we're looking for with the half cat is that the bottoms of my feet are on the wall, my arms are straight locked out, utilizing my bones to stabilize me, not my muscles, utilizing my core to keep my butt nice and high, strengthening that core. Feet on the wall, butt nice and high. Holding that for 15 seconds, not wanting to have that saggy butt. Again, I'm here. We're then going to combine the step vault with the half cat. This time we're gonna start with our step vault on top. Just like we did before, if I'm using this hand, this foot stays on the box, this foot threads through that window. Key here is that I take my foot off before my hand touches. I can take it off all the way now and lower myself to my hand, or I can wait till I'm a lot closer before I take it off. Biggest thing is that it comes off before my hand touches. If I wait till after my hand touches, and it's harder to get my foot off the box and I risk falling. Again, making sure that I'm not bending here to put my hand down, bringing my butt cheeks to my heels, just like I did within those other drops. Once I go into that step vault, I'm then going to turn towards the same hand that I'm using on the box to get into that half cat. My feet are together halfway off the box. I'm using this hand, so this foot's gonna come off before my hand touches. My fingers are already gonna be pointing in the direction that I'm rotating. Not here, I'm here. With the regular step vault, we're moving that way out of it, so my fingers point where I'm going. Right now, I'm moving that way out of my step vault, so my fingers are pointing where I'm going. Squatting my butt cheeks down as I take my leg off, put my hand on, turning towards my hand to get into my half cat position. Right now, we're only 2 feet off the ground. I wanna pretend like I'm 10 feet off the ground. I don't just fall off the box. I need to make sure that I'm controlling myself getting to that half cat. The next piece we wanna make sure we're doing before we go from our half cat to our cat hang is we wanna put our chest on the box. All I'm doing is bending my arms, putting my chest on the box. Not my stomach, my chest. After I go into my half cat and I put my chest on the box, I'm gonna slide into my cat hang. With my cat hang, my arms are straight, my feet are at the same level as my hips, together with my knees open. Feet together, knees open, butt nice and close to my hips so that I have nice, good, positive grip. The closer I am to the wall, the better grip I have. The further I am, I can start to slip out. It's just like that table position we do at the beginning of class, except now I'm on the wall. Biggest thing here is that transition between the half cat to the cat hang. I don't want to just go right from the half cat to the cat hang. That's a lot of momentum I have to control. So I want to make sure I'm putting my chest down and then sliding off the box as I walk my feet up to get into that cat hang. With the climb down, the two things that we see most where people make mistakes is one, the transition from that half cat into that cat hang, again, not putting their chest on the box, or two, not utilizing the correct foot and hand. If I use this hand, that foot comes off. Also, want to make sure it's coming off before, not after my hand touches the box. As we pull into that full climb down, utilizing that step vault, half cat, putting my chest on the box, going into that cat hang. The better I get at each one of those individual moves, the better my climb down will be. Feet together halfway off, squatting down, butt cheeks to heel, putting my hand down, hand pointing in the direction I'm moving. I turn towards my hand to go to my half cat. This is where it's important that I put my chest down. From here, all my weight's in my chest. I then slide off to my cat hang, but I can then get to the ground. I don't want to just go from here and try to control that all the way to that cat hang. That's a lot of momentum. Even if you have a lot of strength, that's hard to control. Here, not a big deal. 10, 12, 14 feet up in the air, much bigger deal.